Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Ask Jeff Show. We are on episode number 29. As always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to this feed so you don't miss any future episodes. So we have 3 brand new questions for you this week. The first one is, how do you handle contract cancellations and people wanting to put their contract or agreements on hold? So first of all, with contract cancellations, we only have 2 options with our agreement forms anyway. We don't really call them contracts because, for me, if people don't want to be there, then we don't want them there either. We don't want to force them there. We're in the people business, so it doesn't really make sense to have a disgruntled member, because all they're going to do is pull everybody else down and complain, and start putting thoughts in other people's minds about you or your business. So if they don't want to be there, that's fine. I'll give them a way out. So we only have 2 options when they join. They have month-to-month, and we currently charge $247 month-to-month, and they can cancel anytime. There's no cancellation fee. All they have to do to cancel is send in an email. And you give them the email address in the agreement form, and the reason you tell them they have to email in is that way there's a paper trail, and that serves as their cancellation receipt. Because some people, they'll tell you, hey, this is going to be my last month. Like, oh, can you send me an email so that way we have it, we have a paper trail, and that'll serve as your cancellation receipt. Once that email comes in, we can go ahead and process your cancellation request. So we don't make them come in and meet with us. I've heard a lot of people that will make them come in and try to meet with them and try to talk them into staying. A lot of times at that point, if they're already ready to cancel, they pretty much have their mind made up. You can still try to save them, but I wouldn't force them to have to cancel that way. I remember one time I bought my dad a Bally's fitness membership for Christmas. It was like a special they had, and then of course it was ongoing. Well, he did it for the time that I had bought it for him, which was like 3 months. And then after that, he went to the front desk where I had purchased it and tried to cancel, and they said that they don't do cancellations at the front desk, that he would have to call in to their corporate headquarters. And then when he called in, they made him jump through a bunch of hoops with all this information that he needed in order to cancel. They didn't make it easy at all. So it's a really bad user experience if you force them to do stuff like that. So we'll just have them send in the email as a cancel, so that way it serves as their cancellation receipt. We will follow up with an email autoresponder. So we follow up with the email, and just 2 questions that we ask. Was there anything that we did that was unacceptable? And then, is there anything that we could do to make our service exceptional? So we'll follow up with those 2 questions. It gives them a chance to let us know if there was an issue with anything, if there was a problem. And then also to recommend anything that we could do to make our program better, better in the future. So that's for our month-to-month. That's the only agreement that we have that they can cancel. So the only other thing we offer is a 12-month, month-to-month, and that's for $197. Or if they finish the whole year, they're going to save $600 on the year. And then it continues on a month-to-month basis at the $197 rate. However, if they're in the month-to-month, or if they're in the 12-month agreement, we allow them to switch it back to a month-to-month anytime they want. So if they're in the 12-month and on month 3 or 4, they want to cancel, they can't cancel the 12-month. They have to sign paperwork saying they want to switch it over to a month-to-month. And then in that case, they owe the difference of $50. So if it was month 3, they would have to pay $150 to be up to date, because the month-to-month has to be up to date in order for them to cancel. So if it was 3 months, they would pay $150, switch it back to month-to-month, then they send an email, and you just go through the process. So I used to make it where we would say on the 12-month, if you want to cancel the 12-month, you can. You just have to pay the difference of what you would have paid if you were on a month-to-month. And that rub people the wrong way. So now we just say, you can't cancel the 12-month, but you can switch it to a month-to-month. And then you just have to pay. You just have to get the month-to-month caught up to date before you can cancel. So we have a little form that they sign, switching it back to month-to-month, stating what the difference was that they owe. They pay it, send an email, and we cancel. and everything goes smoothly that way. You don't have any complaints about the 12-month, paying the difference for each month that they are a member. I know some other people that will just do like a solid like $100 or $150, cancellation fee on the 12-month. If you feel better about doing it that way, you can. I just want to average, the $197 per member. So most people cancel. If they're going to cancel, it's usually within month 3 or 4. So you're going to get $150 to $200, out of that person when they go to cancel. And I just use that money to replace them with, with a new member. So as far as putting your agreements on hold or contracts on hold, again, we only allow clients that are on a month-to-month to put it on hold. So if they're on a 12-month, they'd have to switch it back to the month-to-month. So month-to-month only. So if they're on a 12-month membership and they want to put it on hold for the summer, say they're going to be gone for a month or whatever, 2 months, we allow them to put it on hold one time a year. And they have to give us, they have to switch it back to a month-to-month. So that means they're going to be paying the difference. So if they were, a member for 3 months, again, they'd pay the $150. They would sign the agreement to put it on hold, and they would give us a return date. And as long as they return by that return date or before, then we will apply, they can switch it back to the 12-month and apply the money that they put to hold it, to change it back to month-to-month. We'll give that back to them in a form of like their first month back at a discounted rate. So if they paid $150 because they've been a member for 3 months, and they pay $150, and then they come back, on this date, they already paid $150 to get caught up to date. Switching it back to a 12-month, our regular rate, is $197. So their first month back is only going to be $47, and then that $47 is month 4. Then they go right into month 5, 6, 7, 8, and they keep going forward in their original agreement. The reason we do it this way, and it might sound a little confusing the way I just presented it, but the reason we do it this way is that, if they pay up to date on the month-to-month and they tell us they're going to return in a month and they never come back, we don't have to chase them for any money. They're paid up. They're good to go. They could have quit anyway because it was a month-to-month, and you got the money out of them. When they come back, they get that money back, so they don't lose the $50 they were saving a month in the 12-month. They just reapply it when they switch it back to the 12-month, and they keep moving forward. If they come back after that date, then they have to do 12 months, additionally going forward if they want to get the 12-month rate again, and the money they paid, that doesn't apply going forward. So we do let them, if they need to extend it, as long as they send an email in letting us know that they have to extend their return date to 2 weeks, a month, or whatever, that's fine too. We don't usually let them do it any more than 6 weeks because most people don't take more than a 6-week, break unless it's for like an injury or if they're pregnant or something like that. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. That's how we do our holds for our agreement forms. Cool, so the next question is, this person is having a hard time collecting before and after photos. They want to know what I recommend. So I recommend using my software, Fit Clients. It's only $19 a month. Month to month, you can cancel at any time. But anyway, we have our clients weigh in, do their body fat, and do their pictures every single week. So it's weekly weigh-ins and weekly pics. So when they come in for their initial consultation or nutrition consultation, goal setting appointment, we set them up with a Fit Clients account. So that way they already have an account. We set them up with their goal. We show them how to enter their weight, how to enter their body fat, and then we take their picture. So their before picture is already in there. And then every Monday, we call them Motivational Mondays. When people come in, our trainers are trained to say, welcome to Motivational Monday. Have you weighed in, put your pictures and body fat, in the software. If they say no, we have 2 scales, 2 body fat, Omron, body fat analyzers set up, and the iPad over there that they can take their picture with and put it all in. It takes about 5 minutes, and then they can hop on the floor and get warmed up and get ready, for boot camp. So we're getting pics weekly by doing it that way and doing it through, with Fit Clients of pretty much anybody. Most people, if they're in the software, they're getting an email reminder. They can do it at home, and if they don't do it at home, if they come in on a Monday, which the highest percentage of people come in on a Monday, they're not working out until we get it. So you just have to make it part of doing business with you. So just remember that, part of doing business with you. Once it becomes a norm, you won't have any backlash. Everybody would just accept it, and it's a normal thing to do. And if you're every month we do a client of the month, and we're picking from the people that you have to have at least 4 weeks in a row of weighing in, doing your body fat, and putting your pictures in order to be eligible for client of the month. And that's going to motivate people to do it more often because they want that recognition. So we want to make sure that you're recognizing the people that are complying and actually putting their pictures in, and also working hard and getting great results for you, for them too. And that's pretty much it. Just make it part of doing business with you. We do it on a weekly basis. It doesn't have to be a weekly basis. It can be monthly. I just know that if people go longer than a week, they can get way off track. So a week is good to keeping them on track. So our last question is, what's the best way to promote a low barrier offer, like a challenge? How many weeks out should I start? So low barrier offers and then challenges. So I would start about 3 weeks out. And so week 1, you're going to do a 6-week giveaway. So if it's a 6-week challenge, so it's kind of like our 6-month giveaway. You're going to be giving away a free entry into your 6-week challenge. And you can do 1, you can do 3, whatever you think is going to convert better, or whatever you're willing to give. And you're just going to run ads to win a free 6-week challenge at our program, with the value being anywhere from $2.99, $3.99, whatever you want to put the value, or whatever it is that you're actually going to charge moving forward. So I would do that actually week 1 and week 2. And as the leads come in, you're going to call the leads, and you're going to thank them for entering to win the 6-week giveaway. And you're going to tell them that the drawing is going to be in 2 weeks. So it's going to be at the end of the 2 weeks. You're going to do the drawing 1 week out. But you don't want them to have to wait 2 weeks to get started, or however long to that date to get started. And you want to offer them a free trial between now and then when the drawing is on you, so they can get started with their fitness program. Absolutely free. And if they come in before the drawing date, you're going to give them an additional entry, so they have double their chances of winning the 6-week giveaway. When people opt in for this, they're trying to win something. So if you just called them up and tried to get them in before you even did the giveaway, or tried to upsell them to the actual 6-week challenge, they're just going to wait and see if they won. So this plays into what they opted in for to begin with. So it's very congruent with the initial offer, which is a free 6 weeks. You call them up, hey, just want to thank you for opting in for our 6-week challenge giveaway. I'd love for you to come in and get started, so you don't have to wait until the drawing to see if you wanted to get started with your fitness program. I wanted to give you between now and then, absolutely free on me. And if you come in before that giveaway date, I will give you an extra entry into the giveaway, so you can double your chances to win. And then when they come in after the giveaway, if they didn't win, then you can offer them your early bird pricing. And then week 3. And then during week 3, I would do the first 3 days, hit it really hard. So, I'd say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, do your early bird pricing. And all the people that signed up or opted in for the 6-week giveaway, you're going to offer them the early bird pricing. So especially the people that came in that doubled their chances, you're going to meet with them one-on-one and trying to sell them. Everybody else you can call or send an email and offer them the discount. So normally what I would recommend for early bird pricing is if you're doing like $199 or $197 for the 6 weeks, to give them like half price, to make it, the bigger that gap is, the higher perceived value, and you're going to get more people in for that 6 weeks. You make it $299, then make it $147 for early bird. But the bigger the gap, the better the conversions are going to be. So, and this is all through your Facebook ads. You can do this through your prospect list and your emails as well. I'll tell you another strategy you can do with past members. That's week 3, Monday to Wednesday, and then Thursday, through Saturday or Sunday, whenever you want to end it. If you're starting on Monday, just go all the way through Sunday. And that's going to be your regular pricing. Just trying to get a couple more people in. But the bulk of your money should be built here, because these are going to be the easiest, the lowest hanging fruit. You're going to get the most opt-ins, people getting your name, phone number, email, trying to win because it's free, right? And then the people that you call and give them the free trial from the time they come in until the giveaway, The ones that actually come in, they're going to be your hottest leads. You're really going to try to, hold their hand and give them a lot of attention, a lot of time, so that way you can upsell them to the early bird pricing on that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday leading up. And I would tell them that they have until, the same day. They have until Wednesday to let you know. And then finish off the promo with your regular pricing and use scarcity that you're closing registrations and have the timer and everything there. And this format is what's worked best with the Facebook ads. As far as some other things that you can do to get more people in for your challenges, it's a good time to contact your past members and get them in for a challenge as well. So to get past members in, all you're going to do is about either 1 to 2 weeks out from when the challenge starts, or from when you're going to be promoting it at the high, at the regular rate, even before the early bird pricing, because you want them to get that early bird pricing. I would even give them a little bit better deal. So if you're doing like $299 for your regular pricing and you're doing $147 for early bird, I would give your past members like $97. Because if your past members come in for that 6 weeks, like they already know what your regular pricing is. They already know what your program's like. They quit for whatever reason. If they actually come back in, there's like 90% chance that they're going to continue after the 6 weeks. You're not going to have to put as much effort into selling that person, so it's worth it for them to have a little bit more discount. So 1 to 2 weeks out, I would email them or call them, and not just one time. Like I would do a couple, and just let them know that they they've been missed in your program. People are talking about them. You love having them in your program, and that you're running this new challenge, and you thought of them, and you wanted to give them a discount, but you're only taking like 20 people into the challenge, but you wanted to offer to them first, and the discount it's $97, and normally it's going to be $297 or whatever. So they're getting like $200 off. Just a way of saying thank you for trusting us with your health and fitness needs in the past and being a loyal member in the past. We'd love to get you back for just $97. But make sure you put an end to that offer, and that'll give you that'll be a way to reactivate some of your past members. So that's going to give you a little boost in your challenge. As far as like your current members, like I used to do it for free in the beginning, and when I did it for free, you get a lot of people that signed up originally, but all the people that weren't current members would get way better results. The current members wouldn't take it as serious, so they had no skin in the game, they had nothing to lose. So for current members, I would charge something like anywhere from $17 to $47, just so they have some skin in the game. And then what you can say is, if you refer a friend or family member or coworker to the challenge, then you'll waive this fee. And let them know that this fee is going towards not only keeping them accountable and having some skin in the game, but also towards prizes and stuff, and then have some giveaways for whoever gets the best results, whoever is the most encouraging or most improved, or whatever categories you want that you want to have. So that's pretty much it when it comes to launching a low barrier offer challenge. That's the best funnel, best strategy that's working right now. So go ahead and implement that and let me know how it works out for you. That's all for this week. I'll see you guys soon.